Well, hello there, YouTube content consumers. Today in our series on the Settlers 2 Focus On edition, we're focusing on the sawmill, and we're going to look at how long it takes the sawmill to produce a plank, and we're going to look at what the most optimal system is that we can create. So the sawmill carpenter's workday is very simple. He cuts some logs, he opens his door, he comes out, drops off a plank, and then he goes with his saw again and he starts again. Now, I did 8 observations and I watched pretty carefully. The carpenter enters his house at 0 seconds with a log. He exits at 45 seconds, so drops a plank and picks up the next log. So it's about a 45-second loop. In fact, it's almost exactly a 45-second loop. And that means that we get a plank every 45 seconds. Now, I want to thank Werfong, and I'll link to his channel in the description, for pointing out that actually the forester can plant trees slightly faster than the woodcutter with everything being equal. However, I think our in-practice test showed last time that it's about 1 tree that the forester can plant and 1 tree that the woodcutter can cut down and make a log out of every minute. The carpenter, on the other hand, can make 1 plank every 45 seconds, so that means that at minute 3 there'd be 1 tree planted, 1 log cut down, but 4 planks could have been made if the logs were available. So that means, as we can see from this chart, that the carpenter could make 28 planks in 21 minutes, whereas there would only be 21 trees available if we keep the number of carpenters, woodcutters and foresters equal. That would mean 60 planks per hour if there's an equal number of woodcutters to carpenters. Therefore, it's about a 3 to 4 ratio. 3 carpenters to 4 woodcutters would keep everything equal. So if we up the number, and I've actually done 8 and 6, because, well, you'll see it makes a nice pattern later, then at the end of 3 minutes we'd have 24 trees grown, 24 logs cut down and 24 planks made, and this seems like a very efficient, optimal solution. You can see the lines match exactly, and at the end of 21 minutes, if we had 6 carpenters, 8 woodcutters and 8 foresters, we'd have 168 planks. That works out to 80 planks per hour. That's our optimal efficiency. 80 planks per hour per carpenter if we have 8 foresters, 8 woodcutters and 6 carpenters, or 4 foresters and 4 woodcutters to every 3 carpenters. So then I ran this test. If we zoom out from the sawmill that we were looking at, you can see we've got 6 sawmills, and I've made the ratios as we wanted them. So you see 6 sawmills, and then around we've got 8 foresters and we've got 8 woodcutters as well dotted around. I've tried to position them so that woodcutters can reach all of the foresters, all the trees that the foresters plant, and you do see that there are some extra around. I've also tried to keep the minimal distance so that the trees can get to the carpenters and sawmills as quickly as possible, and then stored them in the storage. Now, I started this from 0 trees and 0 planks. You can see that we're almost at 2,000 planks, and our tree number is still very, very low. What this means is that there's fantastic efficiency because everything's been stored in the storehouse. So our efficiency is about 99%. I think that the additional trees are there because sometimes the woodcutters can cut things down a little bit faster, and then trees are stored in the sawmill. So I sped it up just to get to 2,000 and make sure that we'll see how many trees there were once we got to 2,000 to get a precise ratio. And there it was, 26 logs when we got to 2,000 planks. So yeah, right around a 1% inefficiency that we're storing, or 99% efficient on this system. So if we produce 2,026 logs and made 2,000 planks out of them, that's 99% efficiency. What were we actually able to achieve? I ran a test for 10 minutes to see how many planks we actually made, and the results were 81 planks in the hour. Now, I think one of those planks was probably in transit at the time of counting, so I do think we hit the absolute theoretical optimal limit with that configuration. What does that mean? Well, in short, what it means is you could produce 120 watchtowers, which are the most expensive building in the game for wood, per hour, or 2 a minute, or, and as far as I can tell, the most expensive thing in the game is ships, and you can build 40 of these in an hour. That's 12 planks per ship. So if you want to build your fleet, maybe the best thing to do is to set up a wood system like this. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon for another walkthrough and then another focus on.